Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. Lisa, have a great stream guys. I'm fast asleep by the time you read this shift. But you will all keep me company tomorrow at work. Can't wait to see what you do with this page. Index pencils, baby. Is that a hint? God love ya. Happy dreams, girl. And hope you have a good day at work. Hi Pam. Thank you for being here, darling. Okay, so we are doing Mouse Guard today by David Peterson. And I'm doing page 38 I should say. I started this one last night, so I got a fair bit done. And I actually used, in Australia we have Kaiser Craft, and they have craft stuff. They have like scrapbooking stuff, paints and stencils and all sorts of things in there. So I used their pencils, which I call cheap pencils, but they weren't exactly cheap. They were like $42 for 48 pencils or something, so I wouldn't say they were that cheap. But anyway, I used that for the background, and I used Teaser for the rocks. So I've got that one on the go, and I did just a little bit more this morning. Hi Mona, thank you for being here. Welcome guys. Alright, so this side, and I'll get the mouse out of the way. I will bring up, I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, we can all give her a hard time because she's not here. Alright, so I need to pick out a couple of colours. Now, I wonder. Maybe. Because that's night time, maybe I could make that daytime. I'll use some blues. I'll start off with the background a little bit, I think. Okay. Just a few different blues. Nothing too dark. Alright, I'll just play around with some blues. So I have picked out Malibu 1213, Dark Aquamarine 1210, Irish Blue 0900, and Mineral Blue 1215. Whether I use all these or not is another thing, but so I'm just going to mix them up. Has everyone been doing anything exciting? Some colouring. The story of our lives. Just getting between these little gaps here. Hey B! What's happening? Thank you, Mona. Hey, Sherry. It's been a long week. I think the whole year has flown. It's been quite a quick year, really. For some of us, I don't think it can end quick enough. The things we've been through. It's just easier to go this way instead of reaching across the page so much. So starting off with the lightest blue first. Oops, that is butterfly in there. I can get that off. Without affecting the paper. It's a good thing about the Intense, you can just lay some down on the paper or use it directly off the pencil if you like, which is something I quite often do. Just I already finished my coffee and I didn't make a new one. I had Wesley wake me up at 7 o'clock this morning, crooning away, and it's like, get up, Mum. I don't want to get up yet. But I did. So I'm awake this morning, not like last week. Took me ages to wake up. I think I've used the Intense in this book before. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. Alright. So that's the Malibu 1213. Now, for some Iris Blue 0900. I'm not too sure about the dark aquamarine, but I'll do a little bit up in the corner. Oh no, that might be right. And a little bit of mineral blue, 1215. So if I get the blues in first, I've got a fair idea what colours I want to use, but I'll get the background in and then I can go from there. Just a little bit more of the lightest blue. You can hear it sort of squeaky a little bit, the intense. Be nice to just blend. They blend in just nice, actually, without water. Put those over there. Didn't go to bed till 2 this morning, got stuck watching One Piece on Netflix. Is that what it's called, One Piece? That pic on the opposing page is beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. I started this one last night, and I just used teaser pencils, which we have in Australia, for the background. They're a cheapest pencil and quite hard. Yeah, it took a bit of effort, bit of muscle power to get that down. So I couldn't wait to finish that. All right. This is pretty good paper. But I don't want to use too much water. It's been happening. Well, I watched a couple of, I watched a few movies. I knew I should have written them down. Megan was good. Megan, the artificial doll. That was a good movie. I enjoyed that. I watched that last Sunday after stream. It's so good, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it's called. It was funny. Okay, One Piece. Actually, now I think about it, I think I've seen something about it or I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. Told you. We binged it last week. I really enjoyed Lighthearted. Okay. Yes, you did tell me Megan was good, and I took your word for it. And it is, it's good. What else did I watch? I wasn't sure if I'd seen it before, so I watched The Nun as well. That was okay. If you like horror, it wasn't too bad. else did I watch? Goodness me, I knew I should have written it down. Got blue down there. I'm going to turn it around so I haven't got my hand in the way. Go at the front. And tell them that bimbo across the road to shut her effing dog up. Now just using a circular motion to blend it in so it's not streaky. Well, not lines across the page anyway. Now that light blue really is light. I probably could have put it down a bit heavier. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's the dog next door. He's been doing it a fair bit lately. And he's not a young dog. Pity the mongrel across the road wasn't young either. Put up with him for another 10 years or something. Don't get me wrong, you know I love my animals, but oh my god, it's just out of control. You could always go in with a Prisma later on if you're not happy and it's blotchy or something, so I don't want the paper to peel. So when I do a circular motion, I'm not constantly rubbing in the one spot. Make sure you move it around. A bit more blue. Oh yeah, so the mongrel's over the back starter. Oh, the idiot over the back starts his V8 up. Oh, it's just peaceful and quiet living here. Not. Yeah, it was good when I watched the anime now though. I like the nun, was great. Yeah, it was good. One bad egg in the village is taking us to court for disability discrimination. Nobody is her friend. That's not going to win her any. Is she taking the actual community like management to court? or people in the community. Can't get blood out of a stone either. Yes, B, some people are stupid. Don't know it. Oh my God, what is it? Yeah, see, this paper is peeling just a bit. But I'm trying to get rid of the streaks. And of course, once Intense dries, that's the end of that. But like I said, you can always wait till it dries and go over with it. Prisma and fix it up. And why do I say Prisma? Because there's a lot of choices in colours. But I find that Prisma tends to match up really well with their colours when you want to touch up or find something similar because of their range of colours. I find them really good for that use. Yeah, see, I haven't gone right up to the stamen on that flower. So I could find a Prisma or Arteza or whatever you want, really, and match it up. So I can't stand not going up to the line. This brush is annoying me, actually. Now, I'm finding it is pilling a bit. I'm not real happy with that. Right, now that there's 100 colours, fit them in. But I don't want to use another container. Get in there. So, Lisa, I'm not using Intense. I'm going to use a teaser. Now, that hasn't quite dried yet. I've got a bit of blue down there. And our teaser's got some nice colours. Now, it's not quite dry. So it's a little bit wrinkly at the moment, but it's not dry. Now, the one thing that I used, because I was pressing so hard with the Kaiser pencils, the print from which is quite black anyway, the next page has got a lot of black on it. Oops. So it was coming off on the paper. So whatever you do, don't forget backing in this book, especially if you've got pencils where you press hard. You can see. So just be aware of that. Now I used Intense. I wasn't really pressing hard, so the print didn't go through. Alright. Yellow. Orange. What do I want? I'll try those two to start this. Goodness me, I can't think what other movies I watched. Megan, The Nun. Oh, I knew I should have written them down. Alright, I've got Arteza pencils, Pumpkin Orange 052, Sapphire Yellow 028. Might pick another yellow out. Maybe a little bit of lemon yellow 004. Both management and the actual residents, the litigation papers have been received already. Oh. Oh. Wow. Alright. We'll start off with lemon yellow. So I'm doing it lightly. And I'm going to make it a really light lemon towards the outside of his wings. And towards the start. Oops, that's not lemon yellow. Sapphire yellow to start off with lightly. then lemon yellow. And I think I'll use this orange. We'll see. Pumpkin orange 052. That's really bugging me now because I cannot think of the movies I watched. Now for the sapphire yellow. I might even grab white. I can find it. Make sure it's clean. Been watching Critical Role on YouTube. It's a group of people that play D&D. Great watching and funny. Okay, I'm watching from my kitchen. I'm making some brownies, not from scratch though. Oh, yum. Yep, brownies for morning tea. Anyway, Critical Role did the Shana series on Prime. Not familiar with that. I sent Heather a picture of what I'm making, although I'm sure mine will come out nearly so pretty. Doesn't matter how they look as long as it tastes. That's right. What hasn't come through? I don't know what you're doing, Sherry. This has happened a couple of times now. There's nothing there, darling. What have you done? Nothing there. I got a notification, but that was just the weekly report to take no notice of. Oh, just a bit of white. And I want the black to stay black. I have got references of butterflies, but I thought, doesn't matter, I'll just do mine. And just for the record, so I'll put this away. Zoom out. I got this finished. For me, I thought it was rather, it's alright, it's pretty-ish, but I thought it was a bit ordinary. Some people seem to like it. So anyway, so it's finally done, and that's from part 1 and part 2 of our stream. So I didn't bore you with all the leaves, and there was just a little bit of that to go, so I didn't stream the whole lot. So that's the Rita Berman. I'm currently being attacked by a snoring dog. How is your shoulder? My arm's a lot better. It's about 95%, I guess. I don't know, the bicep muscle's a bit sort of dodgy. I still can't tie my hair up. And a bit of trouble putting, like reaching up, putting washing on the line. Just a few things. Getting the vacuum cleaner down because it's a heavy vacuum cleaner off the shelf in the laundry. Just a few things. Quick movements. I've got to watch I don't do that. But apart from that, it's pretty normal. It's a lot damn sight better than what it was. Anyway, so that's it. Looks amazing. Yeah, I love it. Oh, thank you, B. Anyway, so that's done, so I can put that away. Done, dusted, away. I'm liking this one though. I like that, and it's such a basic picture, but I like it so far. All right, back to butterfly. Markies. Apart from annoying. So might as well do this butterfly on stream, and I'll do the other one off stream. The RTs that do well on this paper. Speaking of paper, very pretty, Heather. Thank you, Mona. What was I doing? What made me? I don't know. You do these things. My intention yesterday was to start on that. I end up doing something else. I don't know. I can't remember. Got dementia. I don't know what I was doing. Somehow or another, I got distracted. And I ended up looking up. Oh, I know what it was. Elena had a flip through of mythographic deep blue. That's right. So I thought I'll just look. Because I love water, you know, whales, a lot of us like that sort of stuff. So I'll have a look. Morning, Kelly. Thank you for being here, darling. So I thought I'd just have a look. I know it's dangerous, but I did. I had a look. And I really like deep blue mythographic. And so I went into Amazon because Book Depository shut down. And while I was in there, in my wish list, there was, I've got a few abandoned books in there that I love, and I had Lost Civilizations. Anyway, it was only $28 something, $28.95 or something, which is a pretty good. No, don't look. Bit late for that beat. Anyway, so yeah, so I end up looking at a flip through on YouTube of that, and the video went for 24 minutes, and she's crapping on a bit. But anyway, and then I wasn't sure if I really wanted it anymore or not, so I watched it through again. Then I still wasn't sure, so I sort of flipped through quickly. And I decided, no, I won't get it at the moment. I don't really need it. I'm not even doing the books I've got. And then I want to, I want to kill that mongrel across the road. So I don't do the books that I've got, and then I want 2 of each because I want the original and then the one that you do mixed media in and alter. And for 28, it's like, and then there's a couple of other books, like the Mythagoria books, which I looked at the other week because Lisa, if you watch this back, well, I'll just check it out, talk to the hand. So I went in and checked them out the other week. And I'm not keen on most of them. Night Terrors and, right, it's going to be easy this way. Night Terrors and Gory Underworld, I think it is. Were about the only 2 I liked. Didn't like the Cabaret one. Anyway, so wasn't keen on that at all. So I looked to see, I wish the dogs would all just rack off. And now I'm distracted. So I had a look at them again. Oh, I missed a bit of blue. So one is similar blue. So that's an Arteza, and that blends in well. Oh my God! Shut up! Anyway, so I looked at them again. Thought, no, I'm not even really. I'd prefer Night Terrors over Gory Underworld. And I thought, do I get Lost Civilizations or do I get Night Terrors and a Gory Underworld? So I put Deep Blues on pre-order on Amazon. 26th of September it comes out. So I put Deep Blue Mythographic in my cart. Then I put, it is her fault. Gotta blame someone. Christ, Fidget Dog doing well this weekend. Kelly, no, Lisa, your fault. Sorry, missed last week. Heather wasn't feeling well after my seminar. I told you I was looking forward to it. I'll have to go back and watch your work, your magic again. Oh, thank you, Kelly. And I hope you're feeling better, darling. I'm happy to hear that. I'm getting my son's puppy today, Rex, the mini sausage dog. He's so cute but very naughty. Aww. I don't do pre-orders, they are crap. I don't do pre-orders on Amazon, they are crap. I have before, and they've turned out okay, and then there was one, I can't remember what it was, and it didn't come through or something, and I mean, you don't get charged until they send it out, but yeah, I wasn't impressed, and I can't remember what that was. After 2 minerals. Well, it's good to have you here, girl. So anyway, I pre-ordered Deep Blue. There's nowhere else to get it now. Well, I mean, there probably is, but... And I did a bit of a look, and they were all dearer than on Amazon. Could have paid up to $40 for the damn book, and it's like, no. So I ordered it on Amazon. I pre-ordered it, and then I ordered Night Terrors, which is temporarily out of stock. So hopefully it's a popular book and it'll come through. Actually, it wasn't a pre-order; it was out of stock, I think, and they didn't get it back in or something. I can't. Anyway, something like that. So I wasn't impressed. Actually, I don't know if that was Amazon. Book Depository did that to me. I'll get so sidetracked. Yeah, there was a book on Book Depository that didn't come through. And they didn't let me know or something, and I got it cheaper on Amazon. Anyways. So I pre-ordered Deep Blue. I ordered Night Terrors, which is temporarily out of stock. So hopefully that won't take too long to come back in stock. It's a pretty popular book. I'm not that fussed about Gory Underworld, so I didn't bother with that one. And I also didn't bother getting Lost Civilizations, although $28 was a good price compared to what it usually is. Don't ask me what price, but it's not that cheap. And I didn't get that either, because I'm only going to want 2 copies. One that I can alter, and one that's original. And I thought, no, I've got books there that I love more than that one. So I didn't get it, so I was a good girl. And I refrained. That's his leg there. So I ordered 2 books. Hey Lulu, thank you for being here. Oh, they're going to Fiji on dog sitting. Oh, pencils are you using, Heather? But I answered that for you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm using RTs and now Inktense for background. Oh, working, so lurking. Yeah, Lisa's working as well, so she's not here at all. She's going to watch it back. So feel free to give her a hard time, Lulu. Diane's not here either. Can't believe how much more expensive everything is in Australia. US is high, but definitely not that high. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Everything's gone up so much. Book Depository shut down. So you either go to Etsy, which is expensive anyway. You can go to eBay. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. And did I need those books? No. And then I'm flipping through and getting all these images of colours and things through my head, and it's like, I can't even colour what I've got. It's doing my head in. Sorry, I keep moving the book around, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's part of the butterfly done. I should leave those pencils because I can do the other butterfly off screen. But I'm going to... What's the deepest, darkest blue there is? I was going to fix this box up because it was floppy. No, not ocean blue. I want a dark blue. Pretty dark. Reasonably dark. What did I, at the front of the book I tried, Pro Colour I think it was. Not real easy to work with on this paper. Artesa, that's what I want. Ultramarine blue is pretty. That's sapphire blue. Sapphire blue. Maybe the ultramarine blue. Just looking at the two together. Yeah, ultramarine and sapphire blue. Alright. Need to find it. Oh, got it. Didn't take long. Look, I just turned my light off. Better not put that on there then. Always make sure my backing. I always use 2 pieces of paper and I make sure they're lined up so they're not going to leave marks. So I have picked Sapphire Blue 103 in Artesa and Ultramarine Blue 032. So I probably should have done that the other way around. Doesn't matter. And I've got to zoom back in. Oh, okay, what's going on? My next book I'm determined are Anastasia Calderona's book and Christine Karen. No, Anastasia has a couple ones I don't have. Hoping to get 3 at a time to save on shipping. Gotta love our Swatch babies. Yeah, absolutely. Brownies in the oven. Yeah, where's the photo? It didn't happen. Yeah, that's what we were talking about too. Pricing. Everything is so expensive. Yeah, maybe I should have picked a lighter blue. I'm going to swap the sapphire blue for peacock blue. Maybe I'll keep the sapphire blue. Now, because I put that over the top of the peacock blue, it got a purpley tinge to it now. They are pretty colours together. Just blend it in a little bit more. Oh, puppy's here. Oh, oh, cute. Oh, cute. Now, I'll see about leaving a few white dots as well. That's too dark. No reference, doesn't matter. Oh, look out. She's trying again. No. Still no photo. Stupid house of fun, which I'm ready to ditch over it. That's a message. Oh, look. We have brownie photo. There you go, everyone, for a bit of brownie and a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Just writing something. Okay. Just the odd dot here and there. He hasn't got big dots on this side, he's only got these dots. I have all those pencils sitting in there and I'll have to figure out what they're for. No, I didn't say that. I had to delete House of Fun. It didn't work properly on my iPad. Oh, okay, you got rid of it. Is that why you're not playing? I don't know why it's playing up on your iPad. I don't have any trouble with it. Well, I've still got you on there. So have you got it somewhere else? Because I've still got you on there. And I've sent you stuff every now and again, but I figured you weren't playing it. But yeah, I'm fed up with them. I had a heap of people, strangers, I added on for free spins, and just, I don't know how many, 78 or something. And I got the cranky pants on and got fed up with it. And I had a few strangers that don't play adding me on, and then I'd find out they don't play, so I'd delete them. And you send them free spins or whatever, but they're not sending anything back, so I deleted them all. No, I didn't say that. What did I say? I didn't say bitch. Yeah, too hard. The event's never loaded. And sending gifts was annoying. It's a Facebook game, so still have an account or have it linked. Alright, whenever I deleted it, I pretty much blocked it all. so I didn't get anything. Oh, when do I have trouble? Just can't play unless on computer. Okay. The brownies have in them, henceforth, they are called magic brownies. No mushrooms in there. Get rid of this. I don't want that sitting on the table. Alrighty. Okay, got the butterfly colours there. So, got the butterfly. Mouse is in the way. Hang on, I'll tilt down. No, up. There we go. Now, for the flower, I can use a different orange. It's pretty bright. Maybe even a touch of red. Light red. Some real light reds can pass off as orange. And got yellow on the butterfly. Let's see how that goes. It's one of those lilies, I think they've got purple in them as well. I've got a reference with me. Amethyst purple. That's a pretty purple. Alright, so I'm starting off with sunflower yellow 016, orange 003, and a little bit of vermilion 051. I thought I heard, no. No, not that, the other thing. Butterfly is so pretty, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. Love the butterfly, and the book is cool. Mouse Guard. Mouse Guard, a good book, yep. Now, this is orange 003. So I will do a bit heavier up the top, but as I come out, I'm lightening off. Oh, the mum in the back of my head, stop mumbling. So it's fancy in the morning. I haven't woken up properly. Well, I have, because Wesley woke me up. Get up, Mum. I don't want to get up yet. Well, I'm not going to let you lie and sleep in, so get up. Might add in a little bit of sapphire yellow too. No, that's too yellow. That's too lemony. Oh, speaking of the devil, what's he doing? Yeah, that's a better yellow. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, little. Yeah, I did. Yeah, say little shit. I don't remember saying bitch, but I know I said little shit. That's a bit of sky in there as well. It scared the pants off me. It jumped out of my skin. Ah. Um, alright, bit of orange. Someone might be in a mood. I feel like I need a reference photo for this flower. Because I know the lilies and I can picture the orange and it doesn't matter, it can be whatever you want it to be. But I do like those flowers, they're pretty. I've got a wooden horse statue up against the blind so it doesn't bang. And because he come rushing in the way he did, he's loosened it and now it's banging every now and again. And it's going to annoy me. That's going to annoy me. You should see my chime out there too that you all like so much. It's just getting ruined. It's been windy and it's the chimes on it are tied on with fishing line, and because it's been cutting on the holes in the tubes, and they've broken off a couple of them. One's disappeared. I don't know where it is. I think certain pussycat has buried it out there somewhere because I don't know where it is. Just a little bit of purple in there. Amethyst purple 088. Why don't these flowers have... Should have got a reference for it. Oh well. That's alright. I might get a reference for next week. And then I'll have a better... I'll feel more comfortable. Not that it has to be like the real flower, but I like those lilies and I just want to get... I know they got purple in them, orange. So I want to have a bit of a look. What green will I use? Jade green. What's that like? They're all flowers actually, they're not... Oh well. I'll make his cape green. So I have picked pear green 100, I think that is, because the writing's rubbed off, so don't blame me, can't read it. Basil green 093 and jade green 059. Get out! Oh, now I've broken me bloody pen, dropped my pencil. He's pulling the toolie out, box out. Broken the lid. Everyone's run away and left me. So I was going to you. Oh my God, you're in a bloody mood this morning, aren't you? Go play outside. Go lie in the sun. And I'm not giving the bird. Basil green 093. Still here and the house is starting to smell so good. Send it through. Smell a tube. I can smell those brownies from here. Yum. pretty green. We're using the pear green and then the basil green on the top, maybe. But yeah, pretty. I don't want that sort of a green. No, no, no. I might try a bit of absinthe green. Absinthe green. Oh, 99. I'm so tired. It's so warm outside. It's beautiful outside. No shrooms in it though. Managed to catch up on all the sheets and stuff this week. Wish we had this weather all the time. Yeah. No, that's a bit on the yellow side too. I don't want it to be yellowish. Try matcha green. Matcha green. Not paraquat green. Ooh. He's got a lot of greens in him, in his coat. So I'm just mixing them up a bit. Basil green 093, a little bit of pear green 100, parakeet green 097, jade green 059, and matcha green 006. I have a question you don't need to answer if you don't want to. Do any of you with fibro get multiple hard golf ball size knots in your backs? Go and get a massage, Kelly. They should be able to, like, break them down. Definitely B. It's been perfect weather here in the northwest. I do in my shoulders and neck. Are you able to do anything to help them go away faster? Any adhesions, knots, tears in your muscle, calcification of the muscle, no massage. Deep tissue at that. Because we have, as far as muscles go, we have superficial muscles and then we have deeper muscles. So there's muscles under your muscles. And muscles can calcify. We get tears, adhesions, knots. And if your muscles can't contract and release with movement, they can tear. And if your muscle doesn't tear, muscles are attached to tendons, which are attached to bone. And if the muscle doesn't tear, the tendon will. Muscles have 90% stretch. Tendons only have 10% stretch. And when we exercise and your muscles heat up and get to a critical core temperature, if the muscle contracts and doesn't release and pulls on the tendon will tear. And tendons have a lot less healing ability than muscles. So if you can keep your muscles supple and flexible and able to contract and release, and you get rid of any knots and adhesions in your muscles, you're going to save your tendons. And how do I know that? Because I'm qualified to massage horses. And it's the same whether it be us or it be them. There are circumstances if you are pregnant, if you have high blood pressure and some other conditions, that it's best to consult your doctor before you ever do attempt to get a massage. There are circumstances where you should not. You never ever massage immediately on top of tears or bruises. Muscle tears take roughly about 6 weeks to heal. You can massage the surrounding area, but don't massage directly on top of the bruise or the tear. They can't touch my skin, it feels like electricity when they do. See, to me that's more of a nerve sensitivity. And with heat, hot pads. One of the things we do, when I did my menthol gel and painkillers, yeah, the menthol keeps them warm. Sometimes cold helps as an alternative to heat. That's exactly right. Callie, what I've used a lot is biofreeze. It's rub and I've used some patches. Yes. Live on a heating pad from shoulders down, ice packs from the neck, base of skull and nose, through temples and forehead. Yes, Mona. Got about biofreeze. I have some. One of the first things that my director of study said to us, when you bang yourself or you hurt yourself, what's the first thing you do? You rub it. Now, this is where I'm going to stop colouring because I'm too busy talking with my hands. When you, I don't need the greens anymore. We have like 10 anatomical systems, be digestive, reproductive, circulatory, endocrine system, lymphatic system, blah, blah, blah. Right, when we hurt ourselves, your body goes, ow, 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 and it sends out a postal service and all the blood rushes to area, and that's why we get bruising, we break blood vessels and the blood leaks out. You get hematomas and things like that. And your body panics, it overreacts. So when you hit yourself or anything, you know, like you do a sports injury or anything, one of the first things I'll say is put a cold pack on it, and never, ever, 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 ever put ice directly on your skin. Always get a tea towel or some sort of a cloth or something. Don't ever put ice straight onto your skin. Anyway, so when you put the ice pack on there, it's going, it's okay, it's okay. You can stop panicking. And it disperses the blood, and the blood, because when you get a bruise or anything like that and you get swelling, that's all blood. The body's panicking and it's rushing to the area. So an ice pack disperses it and goes, it's okay. You can go back to your rest of your body. It's all right. So that's one of the things. And alternating cold packs and heat packs is a very good thing to do. Kelly, and 10 minutes is enough. What I've used, I'll buy it, freeze it, rub it, or say use patch it. Yep. That's what fibro is, nerve. Yep, and muscle tissues. It's hard because I can't get massages either. It feels like they are bruising me. Yep. See, chiropractor damaged my left side of my neck and pinched the cartilage and caused 6 strokes. Oh, yeah. Yes, well, chiropractors are a bit, they're a bit iffy. Yes, it absolutely feels like being beaten by a baseball bat. Yep. Kelly, that's terrible. I stopped going to chiro, never helped more than a day with fibro. Yeah, no, it's not that, no. That's not. When you got dental, when you need your teeth done, you don't go to the doctors, you go to the dentist. Bad idea. Oh yeah, they'll always use a dish towel for ice. My cat tries to stand on my leg, feels like I'm being corked in the leg. Yep. Yeah, very sensitive. Without a doubt. Now, one of the things also, my director of studies, see what colour to do these flowers. So I got the butterflies, they'll be the same colour. I want to look up, I know they're orange, you got orange in them. I do have something. Oh, yeah, I know there's a colouring book. I've got a picture of one of them I did somewhere. I can't remember what book it was. Green, right. I'll play with them. I'll play with one of them nieces. And one of the other things my director of studies said to us, or she's dead against chiropractors, oh yeah. Right, muscles, like I said before, contract and release. And if they don't, and the fibres have contracted, so you get like a spasm, because that's what a muscle spasm is. It won't contract and release, it's stuck. And if it tears, glue leaks out of the fibres and it sticks. So when you get a massage, that can be broken up with different techniques and things like that. Now, muscles are attached to bone, which attach to tendons, which attach to bone, right? So if you've got a muscle, it goes to a tendon, attaches to bone. Ligaments are bone to bone. So if you have a muscle spasm, if you have a muscle tear and your muscle is spasming and it won't contract and release, and you go to a chiropractor, they're not treating the muscle, so you can break the glue out of the fibres and the calcification and knots and spasms and release that and go, oh, okay, and the muscle can relax. You go to a chiropractor and they start jerking you around, they will tear your muscles and they will do more damage. So the best thing to do is get a massage first, and it will loosen up the muscle fibres and loosen you up. And my director of studies said the only way you can move bones is to break them. Now, when you think about it, anatomically, she's kind of right, because if you look at, you know, your joints, your elbow, all that sort, they're either joint, which is bone on bone with synovial fluid between it, so the bone isn't bone on bone, right? Supposedly, unless you've got arthritis and other things going on. And for, you know, you can get a dislocated shoulder and things like that, which is a ball and socket. So you've got your ball and your socket, and it slips out and you can get that back in. If you've got the socket has worn away, the bone will slip out a lot easier. So chiropractors, when she said the only way you can move a bone is to break it, she's right. Anatomically, yeah, Anatomy 101 with Heather, that's right. There's just a bit of trivia. Because chiropractors, and I used to go to chiropractors as a kid, you know, falling off horses and, you know, and different things, and you bend over and get a newspaper and, you know, your nerves pinched and you can't move, so you go to the chiropractor. Well, technically you should go get a massage, really, not the chiro. Because like I said, moving bones around is a bit, yeah, it's just really iffy. And as it Kelly's found out, the chiropractor stuffed her up. Where are we? So it doesn't want to stop going. Chiro never helped more than a doe fibro. No, it's not. That's not the answer for. No, not for that condition. I can't show you. It didn't. I would have without a doubt. It was past the time allowed by the time it was figured out. Chiropractor can do a lot of good though. It just depends on you getting a good one. No, like I explained before, Sherry, I have been to a chiropractor quite a few times as a kid, you know, growing up or whatever for different reasons. But now that I know what I know, I wouldn't go to one. Have they fixed me up, maybe felt better? Yes. They do. But it just also depends on what's going on with your muscles and things like that. And like I said, if you've got a muscle spasm or a muscle and it's torn or it won't contract and release and they go and reef you around, no, they're going to do more damage. Kelly, do you have any muscle relaxers? They help too. Sure, they fixed my pinched nerves in my neck before my neck surgery. Yeah, exactly. You know, like fallen off horses and done a few things, and I've gone to the chiropractor. Did that make me feel better? Oh, absolutely. I walked straight out of there and felt 100%, felt great. I was talking to Cam yesterday. It's like every day any muscle in my body might become sore. I never know which better to do it something, or it's crazy like Russian roulette. That don't work. Kelly, maybe you need a different prescription for one. Each morning I wake up and this is what it is. Kelly, you need some. It'll be what I want with Heather. They do have you warm up first though, Heather. Yeah, that depends where you go though. Like, and anyway, that's a long, debatable subject. They won't let me share it because of my pain meds. They won't, yeah, anxiety meds either. I have been to them and they always had me warm up the areas first, like on a bike or a pedal thingy. It's just adjust the ligaments and joints. They don't move bones. That's not true. B. Ligaments are bone to bone. Tendons don't. They have 10% stretch. Muscles have 90% stretch. And ligaments are bone to bone. So if we didn't have, say in your elbow, a ligament going across from bone to bone, it holds all your tendons and everything in place. If we didn't have ligaments, we'd collapse on the floor. Ligaments are what hold us up. And once they stretch, they've got a very poor, they're not really good. Once they, it's like getting a lacquer band. Once you stretch the shit out of it, they don't contract back like a muscle will. A muscle's got a better repair rate than what a tendon has got. He's brought a bit of bark in. At I've got chiropractor adjustment and massage right after. So it helped me. I've tried so many muscle relaxers, no one worked. I think they are great too. I have been some amazing success stories with chiropractors. Anyway, we'll leave that subject alone because it's a long drawn out debatable subject. Definitely Russian roulette and it's progressive. I don't care what they say. It's a progressive disease. Yep. Raw Sierra. Look, like my director of studies is dead against chiros. I have been to them, like I've said, as a kid growing up over the years. Have they made me feel better? Yes, they have. Depends on what's going on. Like I said, if you've got crooked teeth, you don't go to the doctor, you go to the dentist. And when I was doing my horse massage, they put this video on Queensland Veterinary University. And they had this standard bred mare. And they had 4 people standing around this mare. One holding the halter. I don't even know why they were all there. It was bloody ridiculous. They had one holding the halter. One at her back. Can't remember what the other dickheads were doing. And they got her head. 60% of a horse's weight is in the front end. The head, the neck, the shoulders. They got this mare and they got her head and they jerked her head around and her neck and they pushed her head over her own back. Now, they could have broken her neck there and then on the spot. The horse stumbled and nearly fell to the ground. It was ridiculous. And because of an anatomy and the way, donkeys, cows move, horses move, you hear of a cow kick, they can kick out the side and all this stuff. So they're built slightly differently. They got this mare and they got her leg and they brought it, her back leg, and they brought it forward and then they just reefed it out. Do you know they broke her pelvis? And this is horse chiropractors. So that's just an example of the bullshit at Queensland Veterinary University and what they're teaching these students. And they freaking killed that mare. They broke her pelvis by doing something that's stupid because they forced beyond her range of motion and what she was capable of doing. And there was like 12 of us in the class, and we all stood up and we go, that's bullshit. Like, it was just the most ridiculous bloody thing we'd ever seen. It was crap. Because of their stupidity, there's one dead horse. And they're teaching people that. Wow. Wow. You want to see my blood boil? Yeah, shit like that. I haven't been doing my Tai Chi, so now everything is contracted. Yeah, nice slow movements. Definitely working on some serious stretches right now. Yes, Heather, that's what he did. The crack was so loud in my neck. Yep. Awful. Yep. Insanity. Do no harm. Yeah, no. Whenever I used to massage horses and that, you get a lot of people, they put the saddle on the horse and then they get the front leg and they reef the front leg out so the skin under the girth isn't pinching. But what they're doing is they're just reefing, right? So if I come up to you and grabbed your arm and just reefed your arm and you've got muscle tear, you know, you've got something, oh, man, you're going to do some damage. And it's the same with the horses. They just, you know, reef. And whenever I massage, always you feel the horse and you feel the end of their motion. You don't ever force it any further. Sometimes you get their back leg or their front leg and you give them a bit of a stretch. Next minute they, and you see them and they release and they just relax. But you don't ever force that to happen. If they can only move that far, then so be it. If they move that far and then they relax and they come out, so be it. But you don't ever, ever, ever force. And that is one of my biggest arguments about doing chiropractic and things like that, is forcing. It's just one of the, it's going to do more damage. You know, if you're in the army or whatever, you're trained to kill, and you go up to someone and you can snap their neck just like that, go up, you know, end off. That's how easy it is. Yeah, we do, you know, go to university and do training and do all that sort of stuff, and that's all well and good. But if you don't know what you're working with, or you're not sure about something, and you touch the wrong thing or do the wrong movement or force the wrong movement, or, you know, you could very well end up getting sued. I remember many years ago, it was on the news or something, I think, but I was only a kid. And this, you know, it was an elderly couple, middle-aged or whatever. Long time ago, like I said, I was a kid, but I just remember it. And the wife was sitting there, it was night time, we're going to bed, and he went up to her and he put his hand around the back of her neck and he kissed her goodnight, And because of a certain spot where he pushed, she was dead. There are spots if you get trained in the army and, you know, other stuff, you know, karate, whatever, you know, things like that. There are spots on our body where it could kill us in an instant. But yeah, the Queensland Veterinary University, oh, not a fan of them at all. At all. After seeing that, that was just, yeah. I've seen, went to a seminar, it was high gain horse feeds, and it was great. They had vets there, they had all sorts of stuff. They had slideshow, they had all sorts of stuff. And one of the slideshows they had, it was a 2-year-old thoroughbred racehorse. It was a post-mortem. The horse was standing up, like the way they did it looked like it was, you know, standing up. And it was a 2-year-old thoroughbred and a ball and socket hip. It had no ball and socket. The socket was like this. A socket was red raw, where the bone on a two-year-old had been training, because they're still babies. Their bones don't even ossify till they're 4 to 5 years old. So the ball and socket at 2 years old had already worn away, because when they do in the racetrack, depending on where you are, Australia, New South Wales, America, they go one way all the time. Or in other places, they go that way all the time. So when the trainer trains the horse, they go that way all the time. Should always be worked evenly. Even when we do exercises, you should work evenly. If you do 10 that side, do 10 the other side, so on and so on, so you work evenly. But this ball and socket in this horse at 2 years old was just non-existent. It was horrific to see on a 2-year-old. Hadn't even started its life yet. And it was already like a post-mortem. You know, it was just horrendous. So do I like thoroughbred race? Do I like racing? No. No, because I get to see the other side of it, the damage that gets done, the horses that I've treated and the damage. People are banning horse racing. Steeples, no, hate them. And they're usually for horses that are too slow on the flat. But, you know, I'll ban it, there should be no racing. If you did, there'd be a lot of dead horses. Because they'd just be cold. You know, if you couldn't rehome them for show horses, show jumping or something, they'll be cold. And a lot of these big trainers, they'll breed all these foals, and you know they'll cull them. They don't even get to be 6 months old, 12 months old, and they cull them. Pathetic. We live in a very, very sadistic, cruel world. And people are very unaware. You know, they go to the racetrack and they're yelling for a bit of money to win money. And oh my God, if they knew what really happened behind the scenes, it's horrendous. And if anyone watches this and goes, oh my God, this stream, well, you know, that's reality. This is what really does go on. Oh, don't you love just doing fur? Ash Black 153. Definitely working on some serious Twitter. So you had to say that. Well, you know, it wasn't real good. It just Will stood up and this is bullshit. Like they're idiots. But you get to see what happens in the real world. But you know, the tiny 11-pound blonde silky terrier. She was demanding belly rubs. I have a cat to bond about hugs and cuddles. Physical therapy 101, both sides, mirror repetitions. I never knew any of this stuff about horses. I used to ride on bareback when I was younger. It was beautiful. You are informative, Heather. It's so sad. I hate humans. Don't get me going, Lee. I hope Emily and Claire are having a good day, weekend. It's all about money and greed. Yes, it is. We don't deserve animals. No, we don't. Yeah, and it's all for human entertainment. I mean, we've got, you know, circuses. Stick 'em. We've got zoos. Are they doing good for animals? Yeah, but you know what? We wouldn't have to be doing good for animals if humans weren't here fucking them up anyway. And yes, I did swear. We wouldn't be doing it and having breeding programs and, you know, endangered species and all that sort of stuff. Well, you know why they're endangered, and you know why we got zoos and breeding programs and everything. Fair dinkum. Raw Sienna 039, Cocoa Brown 036, chocolate, dark chocolate brown 113, yeah, that is a 3, not an 8. and burnt umber 119. So these are the colours that I'm using for the first little mouse. And because it's fur, so it takes forever. It's a pretty, yeah, deep conversation, I suppose, but, it's reality. It is what it is. What is that? I suppose it's his foot. So I might do him brown. Might do him a dark grey. Just thinking out loud. So light brown beige, a dark grey, and maybe like mid browns, dark brown, something like that. Just thinking out loud. And mice really have pink feet. Red earth. Yeah, well, they're not really suitable. I'll try red earth. It works as a pink sort of colour. Cocoa Brown 036. Oops. Sorry. Get more grey. Cloudy grey 047. Dark chocolate brown 113. Just for a bit of shadow. Cute. I just waited for the pasta to dry a bit. Hey, view. Our animals, pets, family, luckily aren't treated like others, describing what she's witnessed. Normal humans would never treat an animal that way. Their brains are all jacked up to do what Heather has seen. Normal humans would never treat any animal that way. Their brains are all jacked up to do what Heather has seen. Yeah, there's a lot of jacked up people in the world. I know. I love my fur babies, they're my world. I don't trust anyone who doesn't love animals. No, animals are a very, very good judge of character. And to believe that it's okay for them to do it. And the page is looking lovely as usual. Thank you, Kelly. I just adore watching. Colour and chat. Let me get a cup of tea. Yes, please. I'll have one too. There's a little mouse going to have a purple cape. I was thinking, yeah, because I had purple earlier with the flower, and I was thinking about that actually. Thanks for tipping me off to the Walmart exclusive Kirby book. Gotta love like-minded people that are brutally blunt and don't afraid to speak their minds. Yeah, what Kirby book? I was wondering that. I don't. Yeah, but then it's like talk to the hand. I don't want to know. You can tell it is awesome. Oh no, thank you. Yeah, I can show you. The book that was in Walmart used for 2 months earlier than most places. The Wondrous Animals book. I saw it somewhere the other day, and it's like talk to the hand. I didn't realise it was Kirby. I was on Amazon actually. I didn't know it was Kirby's. Purple. What was in what was in the sticker? I don't have that one. Magic brownies are delicious. Picture on the other page is not ace. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, I only did him last night. Won't take that much to finish him. Him and the lamp. Alright. Yeah. I mean, you can spend as much time as you want on fur. Layer upon layer upon layer. spend more time on him, but I won't. Does that keep going? Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore, but you know, just a little bit more. Alright. Cloudy grey 047. Grey. Pretty bright pinks. What sort of purple will I do? I think that one's too lavender. Royal purple. Yeah, I don't want purple iris. It's pretty, but it's not the kind of purple that I want. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. I've done coloured in most of the book. Oh, mouse guard. Yeah, I don't need any more books, so I go and order 2 more. Well, in fact, he slipped it in. Did he really? He just, Cabby slipped it in. Anyway. Talk to the head, because the face ain't home. Leave a message at the tone. Love that. Gonna seem even more delicious in about an hour. He made Walmart money. Thank you, Pamela. I'll have to see about the book later. You've been enabled, Kelly. Look at how cute that little mouse is looking. I coloured my page like a 4-year-old with a new crayon. Can we see it? Sometimes that's good to know. Sometimes that's good to know. I have a box of 64 user regularly. Lightness. Now that lamp is taking me out. I love how you did it. Oh, thank you. I thought you meant lantern. I wasn't sure, but yep. Now that lantern is taking me out. I love your background with the stars. Thank you, viewer. I didn't colour my background yet on that page. Yeah, lucky Kirby. I'm just thinking about which one. That one's the lightest, I think. Hang on. Yeah, all three will do. Not that one, I don't think. So I have chosen Lavender 109. Oob Purple 020. That's what it says. Oob. Raw Purple 058. So just a nice white layer to start off with. Past 11. I didn't want to leave. You came in. It's it happens in every stream. What is that down there? I think that might be a pebble or a leaf like the others. Don't have any goss from here. Oh, we got a text. We got a text, and then immediately, like pretty much after, we got another text, which is the same dead text, and an email, which is the same thing as well. We got one the other week, and it said, shut up. We got 2 houses left to we've got 1 house left to sell by the end of the month. If you know anyone, you know, recommend them, blah, blah, blah. So I wouldn't bloody recommend anyone, but anyway, so that was that one. And then the other day, a few days ago, we got another one. And it's like, there's 2 houses for sale. If anyone knows anyone, recommend, you know, blah, blah, blah. Because if you recommend someone, you get $1,000. There was 2 there for a while, I think, but I think it's just 1,000, as far as I know. And I was talking to a girlfriend the other night who works in real estate. You know, like, who the hell do they think they are? They don't want to sell our houses for us anymore and tell the residents to go elsewhere. And yet they have the nerve to send us a message and go, if you know anyone, got 1 house to sell by the end of the month. Well, I said to her, who the hell do I think they are? Do your own dirty work. She goes, exactly. Exactly. They don't want to sell our houses anymore, but they're saying if you know anyone, you recommend anyone. What? Really? Do your own bloody dirty work. I'm not doing it for you. So it was 1 house by the end of the month, and that was the other week. And then a few days ago, we get another message. And it's like, there's 2. It's like, well, make up your mind. Is there 1 or 2? And like I said, they won't sell them anymore. You got to go out to a real estate outside because they don't want to do it. And it's like, that's great service, that is. Would you recommend anyone? No. Unbelievable. Light background with the stars. I didn't know that Kirby style warm-up money with his reprinted book. Still a nice book though. I love it that we love him. Good move. No new pages are in that book, y'all. I don't buy any of his repeated books. I didn't buy the one with the colour prints in it. I did a review myself though, I haven't posted it yet. Yeah, well, I want to go out there in a minute, so just as well you yelled at your dog. But yeah, thanks again, TV, because I had no idea. Can't find that book at all. Might be a good thing, Kelly. We'll be out in October for other countries. Lots of Walmart. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, geez, that jumped. Oh, I looked at Walmart and got nothing. It was on the cover. For some reason, Kirby thought the USA folks at Shop Walmart needed to get that book. I go there because subtitles for people already get all my Kirby books. Here's the lion head with the trolls hanging on the back of his neck. Oh shit. Something to get off the I love do-overs. Yeah, some of his books have got repeats in it. It's like colouring those detailed pictures in once is enough. Don't need to colour it in anymore. I'm just adding a little bit of Blueberry Blue 070. Just for a bit of highlight. Peace and quiet for another 5 minutes. Just putting a bit of blue under purple is nice, gives it a beautiful colour. Can't remember which one was the lighter one now. I think it was lavender. We talked about animals earlier. I love the animals and that. More than anything, I like the ring the owner's neck, not the animals. But oh my god, I'd like to ring their necks. You know, I'd never do it in reality, but it's just like shut up. Just a bit of white. That's not cake down there. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it is cake. I'll turn it into cake. I'm not exactly sure. It's his foot. Why would he have his... Why would he have his foot up like that? Is he dancing? Probably colour it and then later on I'll go, oh, that's what that is. I mean, anyone that's watching this stream, oh, you know, she's horrible, like the dogs. Man, if you have to live with that every day, seriously. Ah. Look, duos, repeat, oh, fainted. So all the pictures are in other books. It's a compilation book. It's the blues and purples are gorgeous together. Yep. I am smelling fresh scones from the kitchen as a government. She marries this one. Definitely agree and jealous. I know fresh baked scone. They are dancing. Oh, okay, View, thank you. Yes, Heather. Okay, they're dancing. I asked the same thing. Play the instrument and dancing, or special dark chocolate brownies. They are drunk playing instruments and dancing. They are doing a line dance. I heard that yell. Yeah, he tells them off. They go. He's got two. Belle's got that's Belle barking, and Mia's got a higher bark, a more yappy, a high pitched bark, but not little yappy, but a high pitched bark, and you know, like he had got the whippersnipper and that, and I had to, you know, the same thing with Bess, you know, the wheelie bit, anything on wheels, anything that moved. When I had the harrow out, you know, spreading out horse poo in the paddock, she'd chase it. You know, anything that moved, she was obsessed with it. But when you're in suburbia like this, because, you know, the thing about moving to lifestyle is it's a peaceful, quiet community. No, it's bloody not. No, it's not. Maybe I'll add just a little bit. See, there he goes again. Does no good though. Now, if the dog could stick its paw up in the air and give the finger, it wouldn't. It's like, yeah, whatever. Talk to the paw. There we go. Lavender, purple. That one's blue. What will I do this afternoon? Will I come over? Will I watch a movie? Well, American is the same mess. My neighbour revs up his car engine in his parking space for hours. Oh, he's in a racetrack or something, same space. people are just so self-absorbed, disrespectful, unbelievable. Alright, so I've done one mouse. Do the other two. I think, like I said, I'll do him with dark grey and him mid browns or something. And I've got the sticks to do. I'm still wondering about these flowers. Yeah, what colour? Pink. You know I don't like pink. Sienna brown. Why are you in with the pinks then? Where's the one I had earlier? There it is. Eggplant purple. Eggplant purple and plum purple. Not sure. Let's see. Or maybe I could do the stamens in that colour. Oh, for God's sake, I'll lose my shit in a minute. Well, I can swear. I'm sure you're aware of that. No, that's not too bad. For pink. I don't mind some pinks. I'm playing rude. I hate my stairs tonight and my body hates me for climbing them. Oh, Kelly. I want to put a banana in his tailpipe like they did in the movie Trading Places. It's Beverly Hills Cop. Girl, I would watch a TikTok of that. Pamela, my old neighbour did that with his unchained Harley, spits and splatters. Misfired because it nature and he never got it fixed correctly. I went off on him a few times before we moved. Yeah, it's good when you can go off just when you're going to move. It wasn't Trading Places, it was Beverly Hills Cop. It was Beverly Hills Cop. Laugh out loud. And he's in the motel room and they're outside watching him and he sneaks up behind. You guys would love me to go out there and tell them to shut up, wouldn't you? You'd love that. I know you'd love that. Eggplant purple, which is 086. Plum purple, which is 081. And some white. There's no leaves, they're all flowers, there's no leaves. So, I mean, my friend up the road, you know, she's got a dog behind her. This got the yapper diagonally across. You got this dog going off, and the other one that lives there, the two of them. And then you got another a young German Shepherd or something that's lonely and goes off its nut all the time and whatever else. And my friend up the road, she's sick of it as well. 6:30 in the morning, this yapping little prick behind me, 11:45, 12 o'clock at night, So put a complaint into the council. There's like one house, two houses, three houses, if not four houses, with dogs that don't shut up. Yeah, stop teasing us, Beverly Hills Cop. Will the purple mouse be grey? That one there. Yeah, purple and grey look nice together actually. Yep. So mid-browns, darker than that. Darker than this little guy. He'll be mid-browns and make him like a dark smoky, dark grey. Something like that. I'm thinking, look at that. 2.5 hours. Ooh. Suppose I should go. So I've got the other butterfly to do. I can finish these flowers off. And you know how I do fur. It's just layer upon layer upon layer. Nothing a bullet wouldn't fix. See what I mean? Having a centerpiece with the butterflies, it's lovely. And I think, Kelly. These flowers really I'm surprised you're the only one that did that, Kelly. Oh, which Posca? Oh, that's because I've already got it. Yeah, already. There's thick black lines too in this book. The other thing you could do is just a toolie art or a proper Posca, a pink. Yeah. A thin one? I don't think so. Excuse me, I've got toolie art there. This might be a bit thick. Trying to stick a some. I haven't used it for quite a while. It's a bit. It's a good shape. I don't like. Yeah, I don't like thick black lines in books at all. No. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know what he's doing. I can't hear a whippersnipper going or a lawnmower. So I don't know what the dog's going off at. Eyes watering now from laughing. Yeah, no, these thick black lines, that can be a real hindrance. And then if you do cover it up with Posca or, you know, whatever colour, they're that thick that it just, sorry, I'm off the screen. They're that thick. Like this one here. It's just this big white. Yeah, no. If you get a pencil, I suppose. Stained glass with there, you just shouldn't have thick lines. Joe speaks Angel's dog language, I can't. Yeah, I've got sets of pencils everywhere. There we go. Wake up, mouse. Alright, so I finished that one off stream. And this one, it's looking pretty. I like the butterfly with the blues and the yellows and oranges. So it's good for you. There, looks good so far. Thank you, B. Beautiful Heather. Thank you, Kelly. Anyway, I'm going to scoot, ladies. Looks for all. It's just as well because we're going anyway. Sherry. Anyway, I'm going to scoot, ladies. Looks very cute, Heather. Thank you. Study page, Heather. Thank you for streaming. Good night, everyone. Night, Mona. Thank you for streaming. No worries, guys. You take care of yourselves. Have a good week. Hope you don't come across too many barking dogs and fun time as always, Heather. Yeah, you never know in my streams, do you? Oh, dear me. All right, guys. Love you and leave you. Take care, everyone. Until next week. Bye, Lulu. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay healthy as possible. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And cheers, Lisa, if you watch this.